To the degree of us being able to meet another is our capacity to know ourselves first. And the more that we are caught up in the separation of self as the truth of self, the more difficult that intimacy is in relationship to an other as self. That longing that we can relate to when we talk about ideas like twin flames or even a romantic other is that primordial desire, that potential yet made manifest, present and unseen in ourselves. When we meet another, it's to the degree that we ourselves have shown up and seen ourselves. This divine mirror and mirroring is a regenerative intimacy. One must know the divinity within oneself first to be able to acknowledge the divinity in another. And even within the knowing, it's not in part or in partial, it's not staying in a comprehensive ideology of what it is. It's also not staying only in a sensational experience that doesn't understand both the marriage of those two itself as one in knowing is important to see self in and as other. The depth of intimacy that we have the capacity to experience within this body is to the degree that we are willing to say yes to receiving all of what life is offering and showing up to that expression of life within ourselves, loving every expression as it arises. And to meet another is to meet that longing, to meet that one behind the longing. And to be with the arising as the manifest is made and created there in that moment, in that holy instant, from the mystery of the unknown itself, watching, receiving in another. Thus, the divinity within one is seeing and meeting the divinity within another. If the divinity within another can be known, it is the divinity then within one that receives the divinity in another, and thus, like a divine mirror, infinite fractals of awareness available in this present now. seeing, arising from where, and yet here it is now present in this sacred moment, seen, acknowledged. Regenerative intimacy, self, seeing, meeting, knowing, grokking, being, self.